Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Fix. I'm Peter Loshak. His name is Mike Brenner. This is the MLB Odds Couple Show for Tuesday, August 9th. We got a full card here. Let's throw the record up just for the hell of it.
How'd you do yesterday, Pistol Pete?
I would have had a break-even day, except I had that under in the St. Louis game. I had the under the under. This is how baseball goes, right? So I have the under 9, and I have the under second half under 3.5. After 8.5 innings, it's 4 zips with 0 runs scored in the second half, and they score 5 in the bottom of the ninth.
When I saw that, goes. That's the only one that I knew, the pick that you had.
That's how exactly. That's how and the same thing happened to you over the weekend with Detroit. You had a 4-unit swing with the Mets scoring 1 run on the top of the ninth.
Sure did.
Hey, that's how baseball goes.
How did I do last night? Did I get hammered again?
You had a split. You had a split, I think. Split 2 and 2. All right. So on this card today, there's 2 picks that jump out as no-brainers / sucker plays.
Okay, there's a new category, the sucker play. I love it.
No, it's no-brainer / sucker.
Oh,
it's either a sucker play or a no-brainer.
But it's still a new category.
Yeah. No-brainer / sucker. Cleveland at Washington. Scherzer, Bauer is definitely reverting back to his really bad ways. And when he gets into those kinds of funks, they continue until further notice. And Scherzer's been excellent since the All-Star break. Washington is let's see, now it's only minus 190. There you go.
I know. I like it. Scherzer's really, he's just focused. Pete, what's the first? I mean, the full game run line.
The full game run line. I know this because I'm ashamed to admit I bet it on the overnight, so it's going to be about plus 100. Oh, whoa!
Come on, talk to me.
Well, I got it at plus 102 on the overnight line. Now it's up to plus 117 at Pinnacle. So I got a crappy line, which shows you.
I'm taking that full game run line plus 117, Pistol Pete. And again, it's just Washington knows it's time to do what they need to do, and I don't think the Mets are going to be able to keep up with them. I think the bats will just take over today, and you just absolutely touched on it, Bauer. Yeah. He's already reverting back to the fade Bauer that really cashed some tickets, and that team is inconsistently not batting. They're not hitting the deep ball, and they're not stealing bases. They're not doing nothing intermediate, and I'm not exaggerating. It's just like all the basics went out the window.
All right, yeah.
I'm all over it.
And I was going to take the Washington team total over.
What was it?
Well,
4
I didn't get a chance to check. It's either going to be 4 or 4.5. And if it's a 4, I would take it. 4.5, no. So I guess since I don't know what it is, I guess I'll hold off on that. And then the other no-brainer / sucker play of the day is where is it? That's right, the Cubs against Jared Weaver. Right, the Cubs have been hitting and winning, and Jared Weaver getting it done with smoke and mirrors. But you just got the feeling that against the Cubs, not going to fly. And then Lackey on the other side, serviceable. Feels like one of those 9-3 wins by the Cubs, right?
Well, no, I can't. I want to believe that, but Lackey scares me against Trout and Pujols. Trout especially. Lackey's just. I don't know, Pete. I'm staying off of this one. This for me is a 10-foot ball.
Okay. Well, the run line isn't out yet, and it's a massive money line. It's minus 230. So all right. And then let's see. So what do you like?
Okay, I like Baltimore today with Miley. All right, he was picked up from Seattle. Got to hit his first one. All right, but he's 2-0 versus the A's. 1.29 ERA. He knows how to play this team. All right, Gary Neal, or not Gary Neal. I forget his first name, but Neal's pitching. All right, they had Sonny Gray went on the DL, so the A's pulled this kid up, and he's just not ready. All right, Machado, he's had 4 home runs in 2 games, Pete. This team is going to get it done today. First half money line, talk to me.
Okay, well, first half money line
absolutely
for Baltimore. Let's see. Okay, well, the Pinnacle line isn't out yet. You might want to wait for that, but if you want to take the others, you can get bookmaker DSI minus 130.
Okay, I'm going to take that and talk to me about a full game money line, Pistol.
Full game money line for Baltimore. Best line here at SBR Odds is minus 135.
I'm going to take that minus 135. Do me a favor. Team total for Baltimore.
I'm going to have to estimate. The total on the game is 8.5. So that means that Baltimore would be, I'm going to guess 4.5 juiced, maybe 5.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm off of that.
4.5 juiced.
First half money line, full game money line for Brenner.
All right. Okay, and that's one of my picks that I was definitely going to give to Baltimore on the second half.
What's the no balls pick of the day?
Or
the big balls pick?
I don't know. We'll see. When they
so you're doing Baltimore second half.
Baltimore second half, which would be about.
And that's going to be official one, right?
Yes, that's an official play.
Pulling that
trigger. All right. Okay. What else? Oh, then we have another interesting game. It just pops right into my line of sight. Chris Sale going against KC and Volquez. Now this is I guess this would count as a no-brainer / sucker play on the first half. But Volquez has been good at home. Volquez has been good recently at home. Not great, but Sale's been awesome since the All-Star break. What's your take on this one?
Well, I remember I had a buddy of mine was telling, he's good in the business. He was telling me it might be time to fade him. Well, I'm fading fading my buddy right now because I think Sale, who has a 0.91 whip his last 3 games.
Yeah, he's been awesome since the break.
Awesome. He's just not getting no run support, and today that's going to change. Volquez, a 6.88 ERA.
Yeah.
His whip is 2.06 his last 3 games, Pete. Getting hammered. This team is I think they're realizing they're not going to be making a huge push. I don't think they are. First half run line, Chi Sox.
First half run line, shopping around, plus 110 or plus 115.
I'm going to take, come on, that's plus a no-brainer now, plus 115.
There you go.
But hey, for real, that's the importance of the line shop, and there's a 5-cent difference right there, which makes all the difference.
The extra cents add up whether you're winning or losing.
Exactly. How about a full game run line, Pistol?
Full game run line for the White Sox. Best line, Pinnacle, plus 136.
My God, I love that. All right, team total, more or less.
Oh my gosh, for the White Sox. Well, I mean, you don't want to. The whole one is the full game is 7.5. So I would say it's probably going to be 4.
I'll take it even if it's 4.5. I'm going to take it.
No, it won't be 4.5.
Okay, over 4.
Well, okay, it'll be over 4. We'll check the line. Hopefully, it won't be too big of a money line.
What do you think of that, though, Pete?
Yeah, I mean, the only issue is just that Volquez is just such a. He looks so bad at times. His last 2 starts were horrible, whether they're on the road and at home. He does tend to give those 7-inning, 3-run starts, which if he does that this time, still might not cash. The White Sox still might cash on the first.
But you're not going to talk me off that.
No, I wouldn't talk you off it. It's just I'm still feeling my way around about that. It's definitely one of mine that I.
Let's keep this baby rolling,
okay,
man.
Let's see. Okay. Let me see. What else do I want to give here? Let me see. The Texas-Colorado game. This is one where we've got two questionable guys starting, and
Texas, Colorado. Yeah, how about that over? What was it? 10.5 yesterday?
Yes, 10.5. It went under.
Of course, it went way under. But still, Texas, they're bats.
Texas was one of your picks.
Of course, I lost.
Yeah, no, you won. Texas, the Rangers.
The Rangers. Yeah. Oh, they did win.
Yeah, they won. They won yesterday.
Thank
God. They scored 3 runs in the top of the 9th.
That's right.
And in general, I am looking to bet on the Rangers here and against Colorado. So I will take Texas on the second half.
God, I forgot about that, Pete.
I'll take Texas on the second half. I'll take the second half over, even though it's going to be 4.5.
I was going to say, would that be about 4 or 5?
No,
right?
It'll be 4.5. And the full game over is 12. I would be tempted to take that, but I guess I'm going to hold off for now. It's very tempting, though.
Okay.
So I'm going to be on Texas second half.
That's going to be the tempting pick of the day.
Yeah, right. The tempting pick of the day. And
you got to turn me loose on this.
You know what? I'm also going to take the Texas team total over, even though it's going to be probably.
Well, you're feeling it today.
6 or 5.5. But
I'm glad you're going to be facing Dennis.
I'll take Texas team total over. Over is going to be about 6. You don't want to touch that game at all?
No, I'm staying off
all
it.
right.
Staying off it.
Okay, give us another one.
I like this. Boston, Porcello, 0.72 whip his last 3 games. Yankees, Severino, do I have to say? This poor guy, 8.22 ERA his last 3.
Well, he has been pitching well at AAA, though.
Yes, I know that. But I just think the Yankees have sold off in their minds. I think this is a team that's pretty much mailed it in. Boston, they just got to find that boom. And I think here comes the boom. First half run line, Pistol.
First half run line for the Boston's Red Sox, minus 130.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
How about a full game run line for an
full game run
explosion today?
Plus 109 would be the best line you can get. Plus 109.
You know what? I'm going to take it, Pistol Pete. Team total on that, more or less. I'm just asking.
Yeah. Well, the total right now is 9.5 juice to the under. So I'm guessing that on Boston. Oh,
today. This feels like one of them 14-5 Boston wins over the Yankees.
I'm guessing that their team total will be 5 minus 110. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to hold off on that. Okay. But it does feel like it's one of those days.
Well, Severino. I mean, he either gets crushed or he's been good in the minors, but it's hard to forecast how he'll do here. Definitely, a lot of times when people are down in the minors and then come back up, they do continue to struggle.
Pete, I got to ask you this. The edge I look for is the literally, I like those psychological edges. Do you think the announcement of A-Rod is going to help this team, or are they literally saying, God, we just can't wait till this is over?
My guess is it has no impact.
No impact?
I could be wrong.
Okay.
Those aren't the kinds of things. Okay. Well. Let's see. What else do I have here? Oh, yes.
I'm sure you got something. You got 16 pieces of paper in front of you.
I'm trying to think about it. Why don't you just with another one?
Well, I'm going to. Pittsburgh Pirates today, buddy. All right. They're playing 500 ball. They're still in contention. They have got to turn it on. They have to. And, when they made the trades, got rid of John Neese and also got rid of Liriano. So they really feel they can build from within. So Padres, Perdomo, 10 of the last 11. He's given up more than 3 runs. He's got those moments, and those moments really, they come when he struggles on the road, Pete. Talk to me about a first half run line. Pittsburgh Pirates trying to get it together today.
For Pittsburgh, the best line would be, all over the place here. The best line would be plus 100, I guess. Plus 100 here at Heritage.
Okay. And a full game game money line.
Full game money line for
By the way,
Pittsburgh.
I had one of them yesterday. Hit the first half run line, then I hit this.
Very nice. The best line would be Pinnacle minus 135.
I like it. What do you think of my thoughts there?
They were, yeah. I mean, the question is just how this guy Cool's going to do, and I think that I mean the problem with the Pirates is that Polanco hasn't been playing, and
McCutchen
has been in kind of a weird funk. So
he might need a trip to Costa Rica. I'm not kidding you. Let him hang out with me and you for a week.
The line's been going down, but maybe that means that now's the time to jump on it.
Yeah,
so let's see what else do I have. I have all right. Houston and Minnesota is one that's interesting. Houston has been kind of underachieving, haven't they?
Yeah.
Haven't they?
Yes, they have. There's no doubt. And if it hadn't been for Altuve, this team would There's no consistency.
Yeah.
That's what it is, Pete.
They gave him a rest, though, so I'm going to take Houston on the second half on this one.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure what Santiago will get from Santiago starting from Minnesota, but once the second half comes around, I'm willing to bet that Houston has the edge. Is that it for you, Mike Brenner?
Yep, it is. And Minnesota loves playing spoiler. Look out, that team's going to ruin some teams' hopes.
Yeah, for sure. But in this case, there's another one we have to talk about. Arizona, Zach Greinke.
Oh, God, you know what?
Against the Mets.
Who's pitching for the Mets?
Mets, who is a little bit shaky, right? His periffs are good, but he's still getting kind of hit, and there are questions about his health. What do you think about that one?
Greinke could get pounded, or
he could
pitch that.
Said he felt fine in his rehab starts, but what else is he going to say, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of bats behind him. What's that? Now, you know what? I'm not even talking about that one. So
yeah.
I'll let you do what you
All
want
right,
to do.
Yeah, let's see. And then Cincinnati, St. Louis. That's another tempting one. Leak has been getting absolutely crushed. Yeah. He's a big favorite now against Cincinnati. So
tell you what, I had some Twitter action last night with some guys that are saying you got to look out, start fading the Cardinals. Nothing personal. Find your spots to fade in the Cardinals, because I had one blogger, Guan White, and he knows his stuff. He thinks they threw the towel, and he thinks St. Louis. This is the weirdest, strangest season I've seen for St. Louis in many, many, many years, and I think Guan White is correct.
And Leak's been getting absolutely pounded. You know what? I will take a shot with this one. I'll take a shot.
Pull that trigger, pistol.
I'll take a shot with Cincinnati on the first 5 innings. It'll be plus 160. I won't wait for the Pinnacle opener. Even though
all right. Well, we do have an early game today, Pistol Pete, so we got to drag this thing.
All right.
To
Okay. Why don't you review your picks and then give a plug?
I sure will, buddy. Chi Sox today, first half run line plus 115 with Chris Sale on the mound. We're going to capitalize also. Full game run line plus 136. Guess what? The trifecta with the Chi Sox today. Team total over 4. Also, I'm going with Baltimore. Miley's going to get it figured out today, and I'm taking the full game money line minus 130, first half money line minus 130, and the full game money line minus 135. I got those great lines because of my line shopper. Also, Boston today, first half run line minus 130, full game run line plus 109, and I'm going with the Nationals with Scherzer on the mound, full game run line plus 117. And guys, you got to do yourself a favor. The most important homework you can do is to check out who you're playing with. Sportsbook Review Guide, okay? Sports Review Guide, you got to know who you're playing with. And if they're not rated with us, then you don't want to play with them. And also get ready to open up a few more accounts. Football's coming, okay?
On Tuesday's Sportsbit, Paulie and I are talking big game breakdowns. Yankees, Red Sox, World Series preview with the Indians and the Nationals. We've got bad beats, we've got a moose, and full NFL coverage right here on Sportsbit. Check it out today.
Sounds good. I'm going to throw one more on there, okay?
I knew you would. I knew that was coming.
LA Dodgers -1. It's going to be a big line.
Ooh.
It's minus 204.
Were you on them last night with Julio Urias?
No, I wasn't, but I'm taking him here. Velasquez has been a little bit shaky, and he's dealing with a blister. Maeda's been very reliable and consistent recently, and so I will take him on the -1 line, though. That'll be about minus 150.
This is going to be the first full football season we've done together. All right, it's supposedly the lowest part of the time for the industry. You stay absolutely covered up with research and all. What are you going to do at football, Pete? Seriously, you got to step out once in a while and have a good time, have a cold beer, and get out of the house.
I can only tell you what I'm going to do in the next few hours.
He'll be tweeting out a play.
I'm going to be researching our next videos, and we'll be back tomorrow for the Wednesday card.
Have a great day.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SPR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.